Okay, so having done that, we're now going to put the back wheel in. So we've got these holes in the side of the back wheel. All the bearings are good. And these holes locate with the brake plate here. So some of them have got the studs on that these three long bolts are going to connect to, and 3 of them have just studs just to hold the wheel, along with those 3 studs. So all we're going to do is we're going to wheel the wheel in a minute. I'm just going to I'll get the phone sorted and then and put it in. But I'll put the phone up on a stand so we can get an idea of seeing what we're doing. But in theory, it should be pretty straightforward. In theory. Okay, so I'm going to lift the wheel onto those studs. I don't know how I can see this, but I've got the holes in the wheel. What should we call it? No word. Yeah. The hub. On the flange of the hub, there are those. Try and line them up there. There we go. Okay, that's very, very loosely in position on those studs and that. So I've now got the rear wheel spindle and the spacers it came with. So I'm going to try and put those back in. As ever, the spacers seem wider than the space available, which is always the case with spacers. There we go. And hopefully, through one spacer. Come on. Through the second spacer and into the wheel. Jolly good. Okay, so that's phase 1. Just double check. You see, I'm going to be tying that pipe will be out of the way shortly. So yeah, that's good. So then I just need to try and get that spindle all the way through if I can. Ow. There we go. Just tighten that. Loose at the end. Whew. Okay, wheel spindle is through. So I'm loosely going to put the nut back on this side, just to make sure nothing's going to fall out or anything. Just loosely do that up there. Let's put that on that one. No. Okay. And then I'm going to put these 3 long nuts back on that hold the wheel spindle, and they go back, they go through that, so they go through this side of the hub, yeah, and screw onto those 3 studs on the other side of the hub, so they go all the way through the hub from one side to the other. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, get some spanners sorted, and we'll tighten those. We'll tighten those long nuts up. I think there should be a Whitworth size. I'm assuming, even though it's a square nut. What's that? 5/16 width. Not quite the right size, that. It'll do, but there we go. Quarter it. Get it nice and tight, for obvious reasons. Don't really want the wheel coming loose. Now, let's have a look. I don't know if you can see this, but each of these long nuts, I'll see if I can move the camera a bit. It's on the tripod, so it's a bit awkward. Each of these long nuts has holes drilled through, and that's for locking wire. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the locking wire on to make sure that those don't come undone. I have seen, I think I said before, I did see a photo once of a back wheel, and it only had 2 of these left in it. One had departed somewhere. A bit scary. So we're going to get the lock wire and lock wire those nuts together. Stop them coming undone. Okay, we've got some lock wire, and we've got my special lock wire pliers. You don't have to use these, but they're good in 2 ways. You can grip the lock wire, and then by sliding this back, that keeps the pliers shut, so you don't have to keep gripping. They're now locked together. A, and B, we can use So we can use this, and that will help to we pull that back. Well, it won't work now, but when this twists for us, the lock wire, you pull it out, and it's like spring loaded, and it twists for you to get a nice twist. You don't have to use it; it just makes life easier. So let's have a look, because you want the lock wire tied in, going through the bolts in such a way that it can't turn at all. I have seen lock wire that's facing the wrong way. What that means is that the nut can loosen like half a turn before the lock wire stops it, which is okay but not ideal. So you want the lock wire in such a way that it can't undo itself at even half a turn. So I'll have a go with this and see how we get on. Right, so we're doing up the locking wire. So we've locked the pliers, and now we just pull the mill hub, and round go the pliers. Then we let go, and then we do it again. Let me see all that, yeah. It's just making a very nice tight. I'm just helping it around. Don't want to put too much pressure on this locking wire, because it does break. There we go. We've got a very nice tight wire there. Right, so yeah, we're done. I've got 2 bits of locking wire, locking all 3, but I've done them the side that they go in. You see that goes in at the top there, so that can't unscrew. If that went at the bottom, it would be able to unscrew half a turn. Then we've got 2 bits of locking wire going in that one, and this bit of locking wire here is stopping this one from turning, and it's also, because I've gone in through the back, so it's also stopping this one from unscrewing as well, because I've gone in round the back, so that can't unscrew. just the tail there, I might shorten that bit. So I've no need for an extra bit of locking wire there, because they're all locked in such a way now as they can't unscrew. Good.